This is FYI News 13, brought to you by SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
For your information, there's a scholarship in memory of a man from Schuylkill County who died serving his country in Afghanistan. Hear how a local community is coming together to remember Captain Jason B. Jones. Hello and welcome to FYI on SSPTV and SSPTV.com. I'm Ken Kara. Thanks a lot for watching our Tuesday edition. Here's some headlines from FYI and the Hazleton Standard Speaker. A report of a suspicious person led to an arrest and the discovery of more than 500 packets of heroin. Hazleton police responded to the area of South Pine and Noble Streets just before 2 this morning. After a foot pursuit, police arrested 31-year-old Jose Miguel Vasquez of Hazleton. Vasquez was found to be in possession of 566 packets of heroin, 6 baggies of crack cocaine, and more. In other news, Congressman Lou Barletta was in Jeansville this morning. He was there to discuss the status of a mine fire burning beneath that community. Officials from the Department of Environmental Protection and Hazleton Shaft Corporation, State Senator John Udicek and State Representatives Tara Toohill and Doyle Heffley were also there. DEP is working on plans to extinguish the fire and plans to hold a public meeting in October. The situation is unique because there is an active and an abandoned mine site at the location. And to further complicate matters, there's the presence of the northern long-eared bat, a protected species under the Endangered Species Act. Pope Francis officially arrives in the United States this evening. Among the faithful who will make the trip to Philadelphia to see him this weekend, the barefoot preacher known as What's Your Name?
We can relate to him. That's why Jesus as well was just like a normal person, a carpenter, the everyday person. And he is well. He doesn't want to set himself above. Now, he does have a position like nobody else has, but he's like God himself, come down to our level so that we can listen to him, that we can love him, that we can learn to love each other.
Lastly, what do you hope to gain from going there?
Oh, I hope for a greater enthusiasm for our faith, for our church, for our country, a greater hope for our future in this world that needs so much help.
What's Your Name will be on a Sam Lasan show this Friday at noon, and we'll have more on the Pope's visit to America later this week on FYI. Now, here's part of my interview I did recently about an event this weekend that will honor a true American hero. There's a very big golf tournament coming up. It's already sold out, but you're probably still wanting to go and help out the cause. We have that information. Jeremy Bashinsky is here with me right now. He's going to tell us all about it. And it's a scholarship fund Jeremy set up for Captain Jason Jones. He was in the Army, died over in Afghanistan, serving his country. You know his father very well, and you told us a little bit about Jason. Tell us about him and the family a little bit, what you know.
Sure. I'm very close with his family. I've known his father, Jay, for a really long time, very dear friend of mine. Actually, his grandfather I know as well. My definitely better half, my wife, is a teacher at Shenandoah, actually teaches with Jason's mother, so we've known the family for a long time. And one of the things that really made me want to do this is every man and woman that sacrifices for their country and serves in the armed forces is a true hero. And I mean, this guy really exemplified that. He was top of his class at West Point, got married at West Point. He was a captain, really just a total hero in every sense that you can imagine. So when his father was telling me about the scholarship fund that they were setting up, I really wanted to do something to help out because the family really wants to continue the legacy of service that Jason started.
And now, so you're doing this golf tournament. It's going to happen at the Schuylkill Country Club, and this is amazing because it's the first time they've ever really shut down for a tournament like this. So the community really got behind this.
They really did, and I'll start with the Schuylkill Country Club. Since we started the process, they have a new general manager, does a great job. He told me, hey, we want to get behind you. We'll actually close it down. The golf tournament sold out very, very quickly, probably faster even than we expected. The community as a whole just got behind us, and Jason's family and his friends are nothing short of fantastic. Everybody's volunteering, everybody's helping out, everybody is just stepping in and doing whatever they can, and it's going to just be a great event.
And so often these events, they rock the community. You want to do something. And even though if you can't golf, it's already filled up, what can people do to help out the scholarship?
Well, thank you for asking that. There are a couple different things that they can do. There is a dinner that we're having. There's going to be a pig roast. There's going to be, I'm not sure I'm supposed to say this, but free beer and soda. And we have 2 bands, and it's going to be a great event. We still do have a few tickets left for that. And then the other thing that we're asking the community to do is, if they can, donate whatever you possibly can. There's a donate button, and you can go to either CaptainJasonJones.com, or you can go to Facebook and look up Jason Jones Memorial Foundation. The buttons are right there. You can either purchase a dinner ticket, join us for a great night, or $5, $10, I mean, whatever you can do. The difference with supporting Jason's foundation and scholarship fund versus anything else is, a lot of people, they donate money, and they don't really know where it goes, and they find out that people are taking salaries, and they thought their money was going here. But with this scholarship-funded Memorial Foundation, all the money is going to stay in Northeast Pennsylvania. We have absolutely zero administrative expenses at all. So when you donate $10 or $20 or whatever you want to donate, that money is going to go 100% exactly where it's directed to.
That's amazing. So go out, help the community, help the family, help his friends, help the country. Remember this hero. It is Captain Jason Jones, and you can definitely help out. And again, that website, CaptainJasonJones.com. Well, coming up next on FYI, we'll give you another sneak peek at what's happening at this year's Bloomsburg Fair. And later we start Penn State Hazelton Week with a feature on the local Lion golf team.
This is FYI News 13, brought to you by SSPTV and the Hazelton Standard Speaker.
How would you like to shop and help out a local nonprofit organization at the same time? You can do just that by purchasing a shopping pass for Boss Cobb's Friends Helping Friends event set for October 20th. Purchase a shopping pass for $5 from Brandon's Forever Home, and all the proceeds will go to BFH. For your $5 donation, you get an extra 25% off almost all purchases made that day at any Boss Cobb's store. There are a limited number of shopping passes available. For more information, stop by Brandon's Forever Home, 187 North Church Street in Hazelton, or you can call them 570-926-5117.
Time now for FYI News 13 weather.
There was some rain in the area early this morning, but now that it's gone, it looks like it's going to stay away for a little while. This is our local weather forecast from the National Weather Service. Tonight will be mostly clear. Our low will be around 47 degrees. Wednesday looks nice. The rest of the week really looks nice. Wednesday will be mostly sunny, sunny with a high near 75. Wednesday night mostly clear with a low of 49 degrees. Thursday, another sunny day with a high in the mid-70s. Thursday night, partly cloudy with a low of 50. Friday, mostly cloudy. We'll get up to 70 degrees. And then for Friday night football, it will be mostly cloudy with a low of 49. And then on Saturday, as the Bloomsburg Fair starts, mostly sunny with a high near 68 degrees. And Saturday night, partly cloudy with a low of 48. Let's continue our preview of the Bloomsburg Fair.
We are back here at the Bloomsburg Fairgrounds getting ready for the Bloomsburg Fair. It is the 160th anniversary coming up, and on FYI we are highlighting some of the many activities going on. We're with Kerry, and he is in charge of all of the entertainment. Every year it gets bigger and better than ever. So thanks for having us here today.
Thank you. Yes, I handle the entertainment on the grandstand stages, and this year we're going to have a freestyle motocross. We've had them before where they go up in the air and do flips and all kinds of things on the first Friday, the preview night on September 25th. Then on Saturday during the day we're having a figure eight race, which is very interesting. It's like a demo derby, but they try to get around the track and have to figure out whether they want to hit somebody or not. Then at Saturday night, our very popular full pull production, where we'll have the tractors and truck pulls, and that's usually sold out, so I'd advise to buy tickets early. On Sunday, we have a group called Skillet and another one called For King and Country. Skillet is a rock group, but they're also a Christian group, and you can get them either way. And they're coming to us as a Christian group with the For King and Country on Sunday night. Then we have a group that was in America's Got Talent. I think they come in the top 5, called Forte a few years ago, and one of the singers is from Bloomsburg. So that'll be a homecoming for him. That's on Monday night. On Tuesday, we have Chase Rice with Cassidy Pope. Then Wednesday and evening with Randy Hauser. Thursday, we have ZZ Top coming back again. They had to cancel last year due to an accident they had. And on Friday, we have a group called Rain, which is a tribute to the Beatles. And they tell me it's an excellent show. When they'll stop for costumes, they'll show pictures of stuff that happened back in the 1960s, maybe some old ads and things. It's very interesting. And then on Saturday afternoon, we have the JM Productions Demo Derby, which is also usually a sellout for us. And then on the last Saturday night, we have Josh Turner with Sarah Evans. And people that are interested can buy tickets right now on www.bloomsburgfair.com or by calling 570-387-4145.
Very good. You made my job easy. Answered all my questions.
Good.
All right. So again, you can get your tickets online. Tickets are very affordable. It's the 160th anniversary here at the Bloomsburg Fair.
Thanks, Janine. I'm going to watch that story again. Did you see that slice of pizza with crushed red pepper all over it? Love that. Here's your midday winning Pennsylvania lottery numbers. Pick 2, 29, pick 3, 942, pick 4, 6552, and pick 5, 97406. And your lottery numbers on FYI are brought to you by Boyer Insurance Agency. Boyer has 2 locations to serve you, one in Cunningham on Sugarloaf Avenue and the other one in Nescapec on Broad Street. You can call Boyer Insurance in Cunningham at 570-788-3543 and in Nescapec at 570-752-7683. FYI is coming back, and we have Penn State Hazelton Week coming up in sports.
And we are back here at McCann. We're with Mike Mazaleski to talk about enrollment and when you could come here to find out about all of these good opportunities. So thanks for having us into the school.
Well, welcome. Thanks for coming, Janine. Our next start is October the 7th. We are accepting applications for all of our programs. We're offering associate degree programs that take around 18 to 24 months and diploma programs that take about a year.
Okay, so people who may want to think about starting school, it might be a little intimidating. Maybe they are coming back to school and they're a little bit older. So what advice can you offer to someone who might be thinking about starting up again?
Well, the best advice I can give someone like that would be to just call the campus and arrange a career planning session. This way, an admissions representative would sit down with them, answer all of their questions, tell them a little bit more specifically about what the program entails. We'd talk about what their career goals are and also give them a tour of the campus and explain the cost of the program and how they can finance that.
What should they come prepared with? What materials should they bring with them?
Basically, they don't need anything. The career planning session is a free career planning session. Basically, we sit down with them. We get to know a little bit more about their current situation and what it is they're looking for, and we can help them plan out what their future may entail with a program.
Who can McCann help?
McCann can help any student, whether they're just graduating from high school or if they are just recently displaced from work and have been out of school for 15, 20 years. We can help everybody to get them retrained and basically back into the workforce.
You help students as far as working with their schedules. You have night classes, you have online classes.
Yes, we do offer online classes, and we have day and evening classes. Our classes normally run Mondays through Thursdays throughout the work week.
And what is your percentage of rate to job placement?
Right now, we're around 90% with placement assistance.
And you actually help with assistance with looking for jobs for students?
We do help with employment assistance. We do have a career services department that would help them with all students and graduates with resume writing skill sets and interviewing skill sets. And then we basically go out and do a lot of legwork for them to try to get them interviewed.
All right, so let's get you started today. Again, the open enrollment is coming up in October?
October the 7th.
Okay, show up. Call.
Just call the school or walk in. We're always open. Our work hours are between 9 a.m. and 8 p.m. Monday through Thursday and 9 a.m. till 5 p.m. on Fridays.
All right, Mike stopped by here at McCann School of Business and Technology.
This is FYI News 13 Sports.
Our first group at the tee box for Penn State Hazelton Week is the golf team. Last year, the local Lions finished second in the Penn State University Athletic Conference. They've played 2 tournaments so far this year, and they took second place in their first tournament at Penn State Du Bois and third in the second tournament hosted by Penn State Schuylkill. Ty Morzilla had the low score for Penn State Hazelton at each event. He was the PSU AC Golfer of the Year last year. Let's get to know more of the team. The first golf tournament of the year for Penn State Hazelton was at Penn State Du Bois. That's a nice 2.5-hour van ride with no traffic from the Hazelton campus. Luckily, the golf team gets along, and the ride felt like it went fast, according to Brandon Haight. Good conversation can sure help pass the time. So what did the Lions talk about? I have no idea. I didn't ask, but maybe Gary Hunt brought up his dad's hardware store in Berwick, where he's been working for most of his life, and how he's just as handy with a hammer as he is with a 7-iron.
I actually did a mission trip with a church about 4 or 5 years ago, and we went to Jamaica, and we were there building houses, and they weren't anything special, but we were building houses, retaining walls. They had some water damage and stuff like that.
Maybe Haight explained to the team how the standings work in the PSUAC. Is that how the PSUAC does it? Do you guys go by strokes the whole year? How do they do the? How does that all work? Do you know how it works?
To be honest, I don't really know. I mean,
use that engineering degree.
at least our coach tells us this, but I think it's just a ploy to keep us, going 100% all the time. But that's not a problem. I'm not really sure how it works, to be honest with you.
Or maybe not. Haight could have talked about how working with physics in his general engineering classes helps him on the golf course.
General physics, I guess you would say. If I'm playing to a green and there's a big slant on the right, maybe I'll kick it off the hill and land it on the green. It's just not little stuff.
Then there's the only freshman and female on the team, Katie Baynard. She could have told the guys about her background in the sport.
Started golfing when I was about 12, seriously golfing when I was about 12. I ended up getting, my sophomore year I got 3rd place at districts, and then my junior and senior year I was district champion back-to-back. And then I went to states.
So when you were non-serious golfing, was there a non-serious golfing point before that, like where you're going out with family or something?
Oh yeah, my mom, my dad, and my brother all golf, and so we'd just go out and I'd putt around because I was too lazy to actually play a whole round.
The final golfer we talked with was Garrett Madison, and if the van broke down on the way to Du Bois, he would have had a lot to say.
No, that's a hobby. I started young. My dad and I, we're really into cars, and I've had a bunch of older cars, and it's probably my second hobby below golf is building engines and just cars in general.
What kind of car is it?
That's a 78 BMW.
So here, did you drive it down here?
I did, yeah. Yeah.
What kind of work? I mean, that and the golf, it seemed. Did you have that mind that just like you know how things work, or does that relax you?
No, kind of. I was very hands-on from a young age. I'm very happy to have my dad, which is a great teacher, and I love hands-on stuff like that and just getting my hands dirty and really down in it. So that's what I've been doing for years now, and I'm going to continue to do it.
Since it seems like the van made it there with no problems, maybe Madison talked about how he doesn't mind bunkers all that much. What's your favorite bad situation to be in golf? I remember I had a buddy who used to hit it in a bunker and like other people would be aggravated. He's like, yes, I can't wait to hit out of here. Do you have a favorite situation? Like, all right, I can handle it.
That's funny you mentioned the bunker. I love being in bunkers. When it gets caught like 6 inches above the bunker, I'm pissed because I want to be in that bunker for sure. It's one of the best parts of my game.
You don't aim for the bunkers though.
I do not, no. But if it happens, I'm not mad about it. Just play it.
So there's a pretty good chance they didn't talk about any of this. I mean, what do I know? They could have just sang popular songs like Shut Up and Dance With Me for 2.5 hours. What's really important is that they went out that day and they played well, and they're continuing to play well as they try to top the PSUAC in 2015. The local Lions are playing out in University Park in the PSUAC tournament on Tuesday. We'll let you know how they did, and we're going to continue Penn State Hazelton Week tomorrow on the Sportscast as Dave Seaman and I sit down with the school's athletic director, Ryan Erie. Well, last week we did a feature story on the Hazelton Area High School girls tennis team and how they're having one heck of a season. Well, one heck of a season has gone to a historic season now. For the first time ever, the girls tennis team beat powerhouse Wyoming Seminary. The win moves the Lady Cougars to 8-0 in the Wyoming Valley Conference. Here's how it happened. Stephanie Mazurek, Lily Nowak, and Sophia Lawson all got wins in their singles matches, and they all did it in straight sets. The Big HA has 4 more matches left in the regular season. Staying with girls tennis, Tamaqua lost to Notre Dame East Stroudsburg in a non-league matchup. In soccer, the North Schuylkill boys, they lost to Lehighton, and MMI fell to GAR. In girls soccer, Tamaqua beat North Schuylkill. Emma Pester had a hat trick for the Lady Raiders. At the Spartan Splash water polo tournament at Wyoming Valley West, the Hazleton area girls split their games, and the Hazleton area boys, they were swept in tournament play. In golf, Hazleton area beat Berwick on Senior Day, and MMI, they lost to Lake Lehman. Marion and Monoy area, they both picked up wins in girls volleyball, and finally the Cubs, they beat the Brewers on Monday night in Major League Baseball. Well, on Friday night at the Tamaqua area football game, 8 new members were inducted into the Tamaqua Area Athletic Hall of Fame. Going down in history from left to right, we have Caitlin Hummel, who graduated in 2010 and helped the soccer team win 2 district championships, plus she qualified for states in track and field. She went on to play soccer at Alvernia. And the class of 2007's Jim Gersick is a district diving champion who still holds some Tamaqua area records. Andrew Snyder is a member of the class of 2006 who has a bunch of wrestling medals and 99 wins to his name. Now, Eileen Gersick-Pinky graduated in 2005 and still holds key Tamaqua swimming records, plus she won several medals in track and field. Jennifer Cromer graduated in 1994 as a 3-sport athlete and went on to play college volleyball at Lehigh Carbon Community College, holds some records there. Howie Miller of the class of 84 won a District 11 basketball title at Tamaqua. He also played football, and the basketball team he was on finished second in the state. And Herb Welsh, of the class of 56. He played football, basketball, and track and field, plus he went on to work with the Schuylkill League and District 11. That's sports for tonight. $2 off your order of wings, or all-you-can-eat wings and boneless wings for only $14.95. Bottleneck's wings are voted best wings in the area year after year.
Good evening, everyone, and here's tonight's Talk of the Town report. First night, St. Michael's Church in Shenandoah will be holding a Lego Bingo on Sunday, October 25th. Doors open at noon, early bird starts at 1:15, and regular bingo starts at 1:30. All players must purchase a $25 ticket, and winners receive their choice of Lego kit. Advanced ticket holders will also be entered in a drawing for additional prizes. For more information, just call 570-462-0809. And one more announcement, orthopedic surgeon Dr. Anthony Falvella will be holding an anterior hip replacement seminar on Saturday, September 26th at noon. The events will be held in the Coordinated Health Hazleton campus located in the Churchill Mall. Light refreshments will be served. To register or for more information, please just call 1-877-247-8080, extension 36560. That's tonight's Talk of the Town. News 13 would like to send sincere condolences to the family and friends of these recently departed. Peter Paul Duda of Freeland. Funeral is Wednesday at 11 a.m. in the St. Mary's UC Church. Friends may call at the church Wednesday from 9 to 11 a.m. The Damiano Funeral Home is in charge of arrangements. David T. Llewellyn, formerly of Jetto. Memorial Mass is Saturday at 10 a.m. at the Our Lady of Immaculate Conception Church. Irene Mary Curry, formerly of Hazleton. Service is Saturday at 1:30 p.m. at the Money and King Funeral Home in Vienna, Virginia. Ralph L. Weir of Hazleton. Friends may call Wednesday from 6 to 8 p.m. at the Harmon Funeral Home. And finally, Martha Ruggiero of Hazleton. Private services were held under the direction of the Firo Funeral Home.
Tomorrow on FYI, we'll have more on the Pope's visit to the United States, plus more previews of the Bloomsburg Fair. That and so much more. Penn State Hazleton Week continues. We'll see you then. Take it easy, everyone.